So these are the innings of the highlights of the. These are the highlights of the match, the final match of this Empower Super League Season 2. A brilliant performance at the start from Cedar College. They lost the toss. They were asked to bowl first. They got a wicket early when Usman was dismissed in the very first over, and Ammar came in at number 3. We saw two batters struggling a bit because they were not being able to utilize their first 6 overs because they only managed to get 39 in the first 6. That's how Ammar got dismissed. He scored 20 or 22 deliveries on a difficult pitch, but Abdullah was still out there in the middle. He made sure that he hold one end, and then he was supported very well by Ammar as well, who came out at number 4, came out with an intention, kept on scoring those runs, kept on scoring those boundaries. Not until the 9th over of the innings were they able to hit the first 6 of this final. Then Abdullah also grew in confidence when he saw the runs coming from the other end as well. Few full tosses were there on offer from Cedar College. The spinners were a little expensive at the start of the innings. Couple of full tosses that were hit comfortably towards the offside by Abdullah, who once again continued on his good batting form on a very difficult pitch today. After fast bowlers with the new ball burst, the spinners came and bowled really well. Mohammad Bartla, that's how he took his first wicket, running backwards. It's never easy to take the catch of his own bowling in your follow-through, especially when you're running backwards and look to take on your shoulders, but he did really well. Abdullah Wamik also lost his wicket very early in the innings, couldn't really contribute towards the team score. Huzaifa Habib was very clinical on the offside, took some really good catches. Hamza came in, the left-hander, struck few boundaries. That was a take 6 that he got. Over long gone. There's Hamza. Little did he know that he will have to play a very important role with the ball in the second innings. That's how Abdullah Shiraz lost his wicket the first time he got dismissed in the tournament. Couldn't complete a half century today. Hamza kept on going and scoring those runs on the offside. There were few misfields, there were few drop catches that really helped Nixor to go past 150 on a very difficult batting track. He lost his wicket. Adam Isa was the pick of the bowlers for Cedar. He got 3 wickets today. And then it was all about the spinners because they made it very difficult for all the batters of Nixor, especially in the lower order, who were batting for the very first time in this tournament, to score those runs, because up till now it was the top order who were doing the bulk of the scoring. It was Usman and Abdullah Shiraz, but today they got the opportunity, the lower order batter, but they still made sure that they ended up with a 154 runs score. In reply, Cedar were rocked back very early in the piece where Arhan dismissed Adam Isa, who was one of the leading run scorer of the tournament. And then it was this particular over where Abdul Ghaffar completely took Ammar to the cleaners. Hit him for 22 runs, couple of boundaries and a maximum in Ammar's first over. But once again, he came back very strongly. Hamza Qureshi didn't open the innings, came in to bat at number 3. And he played a solid knock of 22 of 25 deliveries. But unfortunately, couldn't convert that into a big score today. Ammar, who was a little expensive in their very first over, came back strongly and got 2 back-to-back wickets. First up, it was a slower delivery that got the wicket of the left-hander Ghaffar, courtesy of some really good catch by Abdullah Shiraz at mid-off while running backwards, and then Saim got dismissed of the very first delivery. And at one stage, he was on a hat-trick too, but unfortunately couldn't complete the hat-trick. And then it was that partnership that was turning out to be pretty decent between Tala Khanji and Hamza Qureshi. Hamza Qureshi was still getting bulk of the runs, but Tala Khanji was struggling a bit at the start of the innings, but he still made sure that he got those singles and keep the scoreboard moving. And then it needed a brilliant throw from the outfield, a run out from Ammar, the skipper, at long off. That ended this partnership. That was the run out we were talking about, a bit of a missile, but he quickly recovered and threw it at the non-striker's end, and Hamza Qureshi was well short of the crease. And from that moment, Nixor thought that they might be able to make a comeback, but once again, Bartla came in, chipped in with those runs. He has been in very good batting form in very limited opportunities that he got. He constructed a solid partnership along his favorite partner, you can say, Tala Khanji. A chance that was given to Mohammad Bartla that wasn't taken by the fielder on the offside, and you were thinking that Nixor might lose it from here on. Bartla kept on scoring runs from there. Slower deliveries, fuller deliveries, oval tosses were put away very comfortably by Mohammad Bartla. Even Tala Khanji also started scoring those boundaries, got a couple of boundaries before he was dismissed. That was the over that turned things around from Cedar's point of view and brought things back in the favor of Nixor. Tala got the boundary, but then he was dismissed straight after while looking to go for another big shot over long on, but Arhan took it comfortably. Who knew that the After the 15 overs, we'll know who is going to win the match in the end or not. Huzefa came in, chipped in with few runs, but unfortunately he was losing his partners. Hamza Unwala cleaned him up. In fact, it was Rayan who got his first wicket in his last over, and then it was all about Hamza, who got 3 wickets in the 19th over, making sure that Nixor will defend their tour title comfortably once again in this season of Empower Super League Season 2.